Aqua gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general finance message, career and finance message for my Aquarius gang. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please give us exactly what we need to know in reference to career, finance, the bag, the money. Okay, what's coming in for my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. These messages are general, guys, okay? May not resonate. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever else it's here for. All right, this message is for those of you who are wanting to dig into your career, your finances, the things that are coming in, the ways in which you can capitalize off of the opportunities and or potentially expand and really make the best of the energies that are coming towards you, especially those of you who are trying to reach certain financial goals within an allotted amount of time, or for those of you who may have some stagnation and needing a bit of guidance and direction. This is the message for you. For those of you who are looking to dig more into romance and love connections, I will have some newly uploaded videos on the second channel, so I'll link that down below in the description box if that's something that you're interested in as well. Those are collective messages, but there may be something there for you if you are looking towards getting a reading for love and romance. Okay. Alrighty, where do I begin? Okay, so here's the thing, guys, right? The energy that I felt most potently is massive change, okay? For some of you, this is a change that you already felt in the air. And for others of you, you will start to feel this, okay? It is fated. This is something that was always going to happen. So it's great that you're here, especially for those of you who are going to be resonating with this message, because you can, like I said, take advantage of being ahead of the curve and kind of like using this energy to your advantage and to make the best decisions for yourself. So we have divine timing and the wheel. Those are the only cards that came out. The wheel for me does suggest that you're going through some kind of karmic return. This does feel like positive energy. It does feel like a turning point. It does feel like elevation, but elevation can sometimes even feel overwhelming, because I feel like even though you are garnering lots of opportunities and a lot of you are elevating to a certain level that you possibly never thought that you would financially, a lot is changing in your life because of that. Okay. People are falling to the wayside. For some of you, you are having to turn down certain opportunities or really discern which opportunities are going to be most beneficial, have the best payout for you. So there's a lot of moving parts, even though this feels like a very successful and elevating change. Okay, it's a change nonetheless. Now, we are fixed signs. I say we because I'm an Aquarius as well, right? Those of you who have been here for a while already know that. It's not that we don't like change. It's just that the change needs to make sense. And I'm not entirely sure that all of these moving parts are going to make sense to you in the moment. And you're still going to need to make certain decisions without having all of the answers, without having all of the details. And that is where it might get a little bit murky, a little bit, not difficult, but just uncomfortable, okay, is the word that they're using. Even though these are great changes, you still want all the details. You still want to be in the know. You want like all your T's crossed, all your I's dotted before you start making massive decisions, which is understandable, but I don't feel like they're equipping you with every single answer at this time. This fell on the floor actually, right? So it's like, I don't want shit that I don't have a full picture to. That you're telling me? I don't want this shit. If I can't have the full picture, I don't want it. You're gonna get it, whether you want it or not. This is divinely guided, okay? You're going to need to have patience with yourself. You're going to need to trust in the divine at this time. This is why they are possibly purposefully not giving you all of the answers. This is very strategic on the divine's side of things. They want you to partner with them. They want to be a partner with you in garnering this financial success so that you can tell your story, so that you can have like sort of a testimony, so to speak, because it does feel magical. These changes that are happening for you do seem to be appearing out of nowhere. They're needing you to be able to let people know about them, let people know about the magic of spirituality, let people know about the resources outside of the 3D. So in order to do that, they are blinding you to certain details, and you're needing to use your intuition and have faith in order to make certain decisions that definitely are going to cause a lot of changes. It may feel a bit chaotic, but things are working in your favor. It says it right here. Okay. So you can trust this. So it says pay attention to your intuition at this time, right? And move ahead confidently. This is what they're needing you to do. Because people are going to start asking you, especially when those blessings start pouring in. These do feel like financial blessings. For some of you, this could be a promotion, all right, getting a job that you possibly don't even qualify for, getting a loan or having people invest in you that you don't qualify for in their eyes, right? So the testimony is, who says that I don't qualify for it? Society? Well, guess what? My spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors, my spirit team says that I do qualify for this shit. Let me tell you how I did it. Let me show you how I did it. So we have the Fool. Have the courage to embrace change. Yes, take risks, be adventurous. So you are being guided to take a risk here, you guys. You are. I felt it the entire pre-shuffle and meditation. This is the wheel turning in your favor. These are great changes, but it's not going to come without a little bit of work. The work that they are requiring you to do at this time is like cerebral. It's mental. It's a mental thing. Okay, so you're going to have to mentally coerce yourself into doing this, having the courage to take this leap of faith towards something. It's going to be different for all of you what these opportunities are. Not all of the opportunities are great. Not all of the opportunities are the same. This is why they're needing you to discern, have courage, and listen to them. They're going to tell you what to do. It's up to you if you listen, okay? And look at that. Look, right? Beautiful. You are right. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. So this is what they're needing from you, you guys. Okay. I don't know how easy that will be. Mentally, this is definitely feeling like a mental game. Okay. Those of you who are going to be able to remain in flow and trust in this process, trust the process. That's what I heard. Okay. And take this leap of faith and go towards this new beginning, these new opportunities, these new changes, these shifts and changes. If you're able to go with the ebb and flow, you will be, able to get the most success out of this. Okay. You will be able to get the most bang for your buck, the most return on this investment of your energy. It's very spiritually guided, you guys. Okay. So let's see here. Take risks, be adventurous. For some of you, you may be being led to step outside of the box. Okay. You may have gotten into a rut, a routine of doing things the same over and over and over and over again. And that's what they're needing you to change. Up your daily routine. It might be something as simple as that. You're going to have to listen to your own self, your own intuition, your own angels, your own spirit guides. Meditate, get into a quiet space, take time for yourself in order to hear what steps are necessary for you. But if you do it, right? If you hear them and you do obey this, you do listen, right? And act accordingly, this is going to be major. And I don't even feel like most of you feel this coming, okay? Some of you might, if you're already in tune with the energies that are coming up with this lunar eclipse. If that has been impacting you, this could, of course, have something to do with that as well. Okay. For some of you, the change is relinquishing or releasing certain ideologies, certain myths, certain habits, certain relationships that you have to money. Okay, these would have been relationships that are very hard to let go of because you were taught by your parents, or this is what you saw your parents do. This is how they handled money. This is how they visualized money. This was the relationship with money that you've always saw. And now it's changing. They're wanting you to get into more of a higher level of relationship with finances, with money, with resources, with connectivity. They're wanting it to be more of a spiritual exchange rather than just a currency exchange. I do feel like whatever this path is, yeah, see, it's supposed to be getting you out of this lack mentality, this lack mindset. You do deserve the things that you want. You do deserve the wealth. You deserve the things that you have acquired and the things that you aspire to have. You deserve them. This notion of hard work and getting pennies for your time, which is invaluable, that has to go out of the window. But I feel like that's something that you were possibly, if not taught, it's something that you saw, right? Parents working hard, a 9-to-5, doing overtime, 401ks, worried about, there wasn't a whole lot of lucrative energy or lucrative aspect or perspective when it came to finances. Only take that if it resonates. They're wanting you to move away from that notion The mindset is the real change here, you guys, because the mindset is what's going to have you even take this leap of faith. It is definitely mental. We master mentality, Aquarians. Very cerebral sign, very logical, very analytical. You can do this. Okay, it's really going to be about if you want to, right? Because there's still free will at play here, okay? So this is showing up in the conflict position, 6 of Wands, okay? Let me get myself straight. So this is where you are. You are at the 2 of Cups. So you do have this desire for a mutual exchange when it comes to your time versus what you're being paid for your time, for your efforts, for your talents. Okay. I feel like maybe in the past, that's what this positioning is, right? A look into the past is that either society, right, or just over time, that is the truth, right? Society tries to convince people that you have to do a certain amount of work in order to get in order to reap the benefits, in order to get the payout, in order to have the abundance. And that's not true. So you may be debunking a myth in the face of people who still believe in it. This is something that you will be teaching people. I'm for certain about that because of the level in which you will reach. Okay. Now, 6 of Swords is about releasing though, right? And this is the conflict. This is about releasing your idea of how money comes to you, releasing an idea of how you view money, releasing an idea of what you feel you deserve monetarily, releasing an idea of what exactly you are able to garner, okay, without doing much. That's really the name of the game here. Yeah. So we have the High Priestess, okay? And this is where you're needing to direct your focus. I feel like there are some things that are still hidden from you. They will remain hidden. It is going to be very important for you to unlock this intuitive download that will be coming to you very soon, or it already have. This is the key. This is the key to this abundance. This is the key to this lucky streak, you guys, okay? Now, it's going to be very important that you don't dive off of this cliff without having, you don't need all the answers, but you will need to unlock certain aspects of your intuition so that you're not moving around blindly. That is dangerous territory because I feel as though there is still some effects of the past and what you were taught about money or what you feel that you deserve, and maybe some of the downfalls that you may have had when you did take leaps of faith in the past. There's a bit of fear there. There's a danger zone where that can become a hindrance if you're not careful. Okay? So to glance the near future, we have the King of Wands, which is very beautiful energy, you guys. Okay, I feel like you are a natural leader. You were born to be a leader. For some of you, you always knew that, but this mindset from the past maybe made you think that you had to work for a corporation or that you needed to work your way up the corporate ladder in order to have abundance, that you needed to go to college in order to have certain things. And this is you debunking all of that because you're garnering this immense level of abundance. Okay, this is we're talking finances here, you guys. So monetary gains, okay, without having to do what people from the past had to do. You're doing it completely different. It feels very revolutionary. It feels like it's giving trailblazer, right? So your family members might just be in awe and shock because in your family, just for example, right? Put it where it resonates for you. Just use this as an example. Let's say you come from a long line of doctors or family members that went to college and they view college as the stepping stone, right? As the foundation to go towards your success. And that is what you've always done, but you haven't gotten much out of it, or you haven't gotten what you feel like you deserved out of it. Okay, so even if you did go to college, it's like, okay, I went to college, now I'm working for this corporation, and I'm fighting to work my way up, I can't really get on the same accord and get them to pour in my cup, into my cup, the same way I'm pouring into their cup, right? You know, when you work for some of these corporations or some of these businesses, you are making someone else rich. If that's not your path, that's the way that you will view it. For some of us, your path is to work for a major corporation, but there's something that you're needing to debunk within your thoughts, your process of thinking in relationship to money, and the way that you are fighting for what it is that you deserve in the corporation. So take both of those scenarios, how they resonate. I'm hearing very strongly, for those of you who are resonating with this message thus far, that you may have been feeling a strong hold. For some of you, a strong push to go into business for yourself. It's like, okay, you want me to be an entrepreneur, but what do I do? Like, what is the business that I'm supposed to do? You don't have any idea. That is what you're needing to unlock. For others of you, you may already have something that you do as a hobby, something that you do on the side. They're needing you to go full force on that. Now, these are all taking leaps of faith. I will never tell you to quit your job or to do something that you are uncomfortable with, but this does feel like a time of discomfort slightly, because they are leading you to do something where you don't fully see the other side completely. You're having to take a leap of faith and trust the process. So it's going to be up to you if you feel like that's worth it. You know, I'm just here to read the cards. This is what you have coming towards you. There's a major opportunity to really change the gaze of your abundance journey. And I feel like it's taking out a lot of the additional work that you would have had to do to get to the same positioning. So it's definitely giving working smarter, not harder. And really being able to garner more than those in the past, okay, who did work those 9-to-5s, right? Blood, sweat, and tears. Really giving a lot of your time, like I said, which is invaluable. You're going to be turning this whole thing around if you choose to. You're going to have to see how staying in the current situation is adding unnecessary baggage. You're going to have to really debunk those thoughts and view it from the perspective of leadership. Okay. This is about you leading the pack, even if it is your family, even if it is your group of friends, your personal immediate family, or your extended family. You're going to be a beacon of light because of the way that you did it. Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So your suggested approach, we have the 9 of Wands. So you are being pushed to have a bit of courage here, okay? That doesn't mean that there won't be challenges. This is why you're needing to have patience, right? Didn't I see that somewhere? Right. Divine timing. Your patience is going to need to be top notch, because it's not going to be a linear approach. That's the phrasing that they're using, okay? There will be peaks and valleys potentially, right? For some of you, more drastic than others. The more drastic the obstacle, the more drastic the payoff. So just keep that in mind. Gearing up for an ultimate shift and change. So I do feel like if you decide to take this path, your life will be changed forever. There is a sick amount of financial and material gain in this reading, you guys. I feel it. I feel as though them giving you this abundance, more importantly, the divine, is because they want to be known, but you're going to be a messenger, so to speak. This journey will be one for the books. For some of you, you may gain or garner global recognition or go viral, right? If you post like a short or a TikTok or something about like, hey, this is what happened to me. Remember what our parents told us we needed to do in order to get rich? Well, let me tell you, that's a lie. Viral overnight. Yeah, that's what I feel, you guys. Okay, let me pull one of these angel number cards before we move over to the extended, where we get more detailed about the timing. How soon can you expect this to happen? What exactly should you be looking into in reference to the avenues, right? Certain careers, certain talents that may be untapped, that may be still unseen, right? Unlocked. That's leading to this great deal of revolutionary abundance is what it's being called, guys. Okay. Let's do 2 more shuffles here. So this is be a little bit of a preview. Let's see where we're going. I do feel like you're being led to do something that doesn't really feel like work, especially with the 2 of Cups showing up in the center of the reading of where they're leading you and where you are now. So you may already be having thoughts about what you're doing currently and wanting to change it. If it might not feel as fulfilling as it used to, that sort of thing. You want to pay very close attention to your insights, your internal dialogue. Pay very close attention to that. The 2 of Cups can also signify the relationship with your higher self. So for some of you, you feel disconnected from what you are currently doing, or you feel like something is missing, right? This is also something that you need to pay very close attention to in your energy, okay? It's not there for nothing. So let's see. Yeah, pay attention to your intuition. That's that Moon card, right? See, look, I am limitless. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. Told you, they want to partner with you. Baby, this is going to be big, okay? You are gaining new sight, new insight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless. You are. 0. We also have I'm harmonious, okay? So that's card 20. It says you relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others, right? To your point of view by using gentle means and really by using intellect. It makes sense. 1 + 1 = 2, right? Like A goes to the B goes to the C, goddamn. Like, so when you do this, when this happens for you, yes, you will be leading the masses, right? You're going to be leading a large group of people, I feel, by way of this testimony, okay? They will be listening, okay? Eyes peeled. People are going to first be in disbelief, but then after the disbelief, after the initial, what the F, like what, then it's going to be, show me, teach me all your ways, wise Aqua. How do I do that? And that's what you will be doing. So it's very interesting, this thing right here. I definitely want to unpack some more of the details, of course, as I stated. So let's hop on over to the extended. I want to see how soon and when can you expect these changes to start happening exactly. I want an exact time frame, okay? So you can be prepared. Let's also see how you can best approach and show up for yourself to ensure success financially in this next cycle, okay? Let's also look at any blockages that could be prolonging the achievement of your financial goals. What's holding you back? What could be holding you back? What could be slowing you down? Okay, we'll see what Spirit's advice is and or suggestion on removing all of these blockages in the least amount of time, okay, so that you can speed up momentum towards financial freedom. And then let's see what careers and avenues should you be looking into where there's hidden revenue, okay? Hidden revenue for you specifically, okay? And then let's see what your spirit guidance and advice is on materializing your financial manifestations ASAP. That means as soon as possible, okay? So without further ado, please click that like button, guys. I didn't say it at the beginning. Don't forget, okay? It's one of the best ways to donate to the channel. If you've got anything out of this message, please click that like button as well as the subscribe button if you want to make it official. Become a part of our team, become a part of our gang. Also, check out the second channel as well. That will be linked down below, as well as the extended. That's where I'm going. So for those of you who are following me over there, take a look down in the description box or the description tab under this video and look for the link that says extended video. And I'm going to see you guys over there. Let's see what this cha-ching is about. Okay.